take a look at, I guess, let's take a look back at Black Widow's evolution. 2010's Iron Man 2. This was pretty much her look in Iron Man 2. I mean, personally, it's like a terrible look. And I guess we're just going to use this for reference here. This was her look in Iron Man 2. This was the Avengers. This is the Winter Soldier, Age of Ultron, Civil War, Infinity War, and then we have Endgame right here. Which, like, I mean, look at them just evolve. I guess just Marvel Studios, this is just shows what different directors, because clearly all these different films, excluding Civil War, Infinity War, and Endgame, which all had, the same director. Iron Man 2, Avengers, Winter Soldier, Age of Ultron, I do believe, had different directors. I should have done my research beforehand. Avengers 2012, Age of Ultron. I'm just looking for the director, Josh Weldon. Oh, never mind. The first two Avengers films were directed by the same guy. But Winter Soldier... Actually, now that I think about it, I think Winter Soldier was also directed by the Russos. Joe Russo, specifically. And then Iron Man 2. And then Iron Man 2. Jon Favreau. So, I mean, Winter Soldier, Civil War, Infinity War, and Endgame all had the same directors. The Avengers 1 and 2 had the same director. And then Iron Man 2 is just one director. Yeah, we have Iron Man 2, Avengers, Winter Soldier, Age of Ultron, Civil War, and Infinity War. Just look at how she's evolved over time. I mean, just look. This was their first attempt at getting Black Widow's hair right. I mean, personally, this one in particular does not look fantastic. This is probably their worst attempt, in my opinion. Civil War is my personal favorite. Her look in Captain America Civil War, that's my personal favorite. Then we have the Avengers, Captain America the Winter Soldier, Avengers Age of Ultron, Infinity War, and then we have Infinity War Endgame. Infinity War Endgame. We can't really count this one since this shot wasn't in the movie. Since this did not end up being the movie, so we can't count this as an official look. Infinity War, Endgame, Civil War. I like Civil War is the best. I mean, just the length seemed right, the coloring seemed right. Just look at how they've evolved from a very poor attempt to a really good attempt, and everything in between. And I guess it's just the videos show the evolution of Black Widow's hair over the years. I mean, this graphic right here is pretty self-explanatory and explains it perfectly. This is what she looked like in her debut. This not so much. I mean, I liked Civil Wars, probably the Avengers, then Endgame, Infinity War, Infinity War slash Endgame, like for the on 5-year jump. Look, I'd have to say Age of Ultron, Civil War, Winter Soldier, and then Iron Man 2 is the worst. That's personally what I think. Yeah, that's just the evolution of Black Widow's hair over the years. And what makes her great. Not really what makes her great, but just looking at her hair and how that's evolved and how we were able to tell, because it changed from Infinity War to Endgame, how we could tell that there's a significant time gap that took place during Endgame. That's how we figured that out. All because of her hair keep changing every single appearance.